Hello dear YouTuber friends, and I do hope you're all keeping well. Welcome to this new video. My goodness, look at this. This is a review and first impressions of Rex Atmos. It's a new program that's just come out on the market. I've actually pretty much just installed it and started playing around with it. In this video I'm going to give you an overview of what it can do and what I found out with the sort of different effects, how you can affect the weather in Microsoft Flight Sim and the whole atmosphere. I think this is more geared towards changing the actual atmosphere, as you can see here within the sim itself. So a quick overview and a quick first impressions video review of this product, and at the end I'll give you my conclusion and we'll be asking the question, is it worth you picking up? This is for PC Microsoft Flight Sim only. It seems all Rex products are at the moment, so do keep that in mind. Does look quite special though. Okay, let's not dilly-dally. Let's get on with this video. Okay, so you find me at Addon International London City Airport, of course, runway 27. I've actually got scattered clouds selected. You can do that from the default tab up here if you don't have flow, but as you can see, scattered clouds, because I want some cloud coverage. Let me just bring up Atmos. There we go. Now, I've got it installed. I've got to say, I'll link down below the website for Rex where you can buy this. I think you can buy it from a few different places, but it's never straightforward. You log in to wherever you buy it. You need to put your email address in, so they send you an email with the serial key, which is fine. Then it says something like log into Rex Access. So I did that. Then you have to add the product to Rex Access. And so you log in there with your details. I think I may have used my serial key there. So I thought, okay, let's do that. Then download it. Then you install Atmos. And it comes up, let me just show you on screen there. Comes up, keep this file. It might be dangerous on your Windows. I'm using Windows 11. It did it on Windows 10 as well. You have to go through that palaver. When you get to the actual thing here, you have to put in all your details again, including order number, serial key. It's a lot of faff, Rex, and it's not just with this. I had to do it with AccuSeason. In fact, if you're stuck on that part, I'll link a video down in the description. I believe it's my Rex AccuSeason Advanced Edition, where I talk about that and talk you through where you put in your details and how to get it active. Shouldn't really have to do that by now. This should be streamlined. Thankfully I did it and I knew what I was doing. Others, I mean, Rex must be getting emails and contacts on their forums and goodness knows what, or comments on their forums and Discord saying, how do you do this? Why can't you make it more simple? I've got to agree with them on that side, Rex. But there you go. Once you have it done, you want to run the sim and then run Atmos. And if all gone correctly, these boxes, you'll be able to click on them. If you've got to this point and you can't click on them, something's wrong. Make sure you've got your sim running and then run Atmos afterwards. And then all should be fine. In fact, you can run Atmos first, run the sim. What you're looking for is Simulator Link active. Like I said, it costs $15, around £12 for me, so good value. I'll touch on that later. The crux and the core of this program, you can adjust weather parameters. You could do that with Rex Weather Force. You can lightly adjust parameters on this. It's not quite as advanced as Rex Weather Force, but you can also, and this is the sort of crux and main ingredients of this program, you can adjust atmospheric parameters and environmental parameters as well. Now, if you're on the homepage, you can actually select one of these top 5 presets. Shall we try one? I'll click on view there, and it will take me to all the parameters. And in the background, the weather will update. It's not updated massively in the background, so I'm going to reset that, put it back to where it was. Let's try a different preset. That give me anything? Yeah, I mean, the presets that you get, just bear with me for 1 second. I want to reset. Whenever you do that, I find it's good to go to live weather maybe, and then select, well, live weather's not looking too bad. Should we keep it on live weather to see what happens there? Bring up Atmos again. So you can select one of those presets if you want, and you may get different results. If we go to the weather one, we'll go through these one by one. I'll try not to keep switching you from this screen to the flight sim screen. I'll change a few things and then show you the effect in flight sim. It's going to be easier. Go to weather presets. Now, on this box here, search only for public sets. It's off. We can turn that, click it, and that will turn it on. And it will give you many presets that people have uploaded. I've not uploaded one personally, but I know a couple of other YouTube creators have. I've seen them in here. There you go, EasyJet Sim Pilot. You've got his preset. You can click here and load in one of their presets. I'm going to find something. Oh, big lumps of moisture holding fluffy clouds. Shall we try that one? Thanks, David. Click on that. And it will load in. As you can see, from the live weather to this now, it's changed it to big fluffy clouds. So you can load in basically one of the presets. That's just for the weather. Bring up the box again. Now, what you can do as well, let me just come out of this again. Sorry people for messing you around. I just want to make sure that everything's reset. Oops, what I'll do, I'll reset things there. Just make sure I've got live weather back on again. That's fine. So that's the live weather we've got in London at the time of recording. Live time as well. Bring up this box again. I'm going to go back to the weather tab, and I'm going to create my own weather. Create. You can go live weather, meta weather, or custom weather. Let's do custom. The first slider here. Now, I've got it on good general conditions. I'm going to slide this along to a few clouds. You can see it updating. I won't keep switching you back and forth. Let me just change a few things first. Partly cloudy. Showers. Let's go thunderstorms. I think stormy is the next one. You've got hurricane as well. And you've got foggy weather. As you can see, things are updating around the box there, but I'll go back to that in a moment. I'm going to put it on stormy weather. Oh, you can see the lightning there. Precipitation rate, you can put that up or down. If you do that too high, it's difficult to see what's ahead of you. Ooh. But we'll put it there for now, maybe towards the centre. Thunderstorm intensity. Let's turn that up a little bit. Snow coverage, we don't have that. You can change the temperature. I think the temperature's more like there for us at the moment. And pressure. Ooh, you can see storms ahead there. Humidity, you can have it on dry or moist. Let's show you the effects of that. If you look around there, you can see what's happening. Let's put it about halfway. You can change wind direction, cloud softness, so you can have it on soft or harsh. Let's just show you the effects of that currently, what I've done. You can see a storm ahead, because that's what I've inputted. And you can see some of the effects from things we've changed there with the moisture. Ooh, that's quite intense. As you can see, you can get quite good effects going on. Wrong box, sorry people. Let's bring up Atmos again. Let's just change the cloud softness. If I put it on harsher. Yeah, depends on your scene really, but you can get some good effects from changing it from soft to harsh. So you'll have to play around with that. And cloud variability as well. You can make that more or less. We'll put it there for now. If you click on advanced, you can even change the cloud layering here, the sort of tops and base. So if I move the tops there, oh, and move the base. That's for low clouds. Let's do the same for the mid clouds. Let's just change the base. And we'll keep it there. And that's pretty much what I changed before. You can have it on simple or advanced. And let's just bring that thunderstorm intensity down a little bit there. And there you go. Pretty much that's just the effects that I've dialed in so far. Let's continue. Let's go to Atmos again. And we'll choose the atmosphere. So the Atmos now. Again, you can go, click on that to make these all these public things people have uploaded. And you can peruse through these. Who's that? Atmos improved. I'm not sure what that is. But you can look through this. You've got some interesting ones there. I'm going to choose one that I fancy. Real atmospheric lighting and colouring. Shall we go for this one? I'm going to click on there. Oh, you can see that. Let's change the colours around me. You know what, people? I'm not sure clear weather. I'm going to put it on. I may have to change a few things again. I'm going to put it on scattered clouds because I found this is a good way if you want to see how it affects the clouds around you and goodness knows what. So put it on scattered clouds. I'm going to have to repopulate everything I did before. Because if you change your weather presets, it resets all these, or can do. So I won't put it on hurricane. I'll put it on stormy. See what happens when I put it on hurricane now. Look around you. And if you get up in the air, your aircraft will be blowing. Well, you'll be. Go and try it. You'll be blown off course, let's just say. Put the precipitation rate to there, maybe. Oh. It depends on what layers of clouds you got around you. If you turn that up too far, it's difficult to see ahead of you. Let's just turn that down. Do I reset that for now? Maybe just a wee bit. Keep it there for now. I can change it later. Thunderstorms, fine. Temperature, let's just move that a little bit. Pressure. Now if I go to advance. Just going to play around with the cloud coverage. I'll show you the effects of this in a moment. Let me just set things up. There we go. So we can see a little bit ahead of us. Maybe that's a bit too high for the cloud base on mid. So let's just turn that down a little bit. High clouds don't seem to be effective there. And Atmos. Can we turn that on again? I just want to find that one that we found before. EasyJet sets. Right, there it is. Let's just turn that on again. It might have been on already. And that's the effect we have dialed in already. And that's not all, people, but you can see the effects on the clouds there. And the atmosphere. It's giving us a nice... And I'm just getting started with that. Let's just go here. That I think is that pronounced Rayleigh? Rayleigh? Just going to turn this up a little bit. You can get some nice effects going on with this. Ambient lighting, we can turn that up a little bit. And we'll put a bit of ozone layer in there. Mess around with the sun angle, sun flare. Oh, what's that done? Oh. That's given us quite an atmospheric feel, hasn't it? Are you guessing the point? So play around with that. I've used one of the sets that people have put up and played around a little bit with it. Let's just put the lighting down a little bit here. Actually, see the effects it's having around there. Turn it up. I'm just trying to get it to where I want. I'll play around with that a little bit and then take us up for a flight in a moment, just to show you what it's like to fly in. Let's go to environmental sets. Gonna create one here from scratch. Terrain lighting. If you mess around with terrain lighting, I can show you this. See these buildings here? If I put that up, they all go kind of white. And the buildings ahead there in London, you can see how white they are. Let's reset that. Let's put that back to normal. There's a bit of it there. You can play around with that. I don't think it does the sim justice if you do that, but it depends what kind of scene you want. You've got things like red colour scenes. You can turn that up a little bit. Get some more red in there. Green, let's turn these down, and blue, it's a bit too red now. I'm getting that kind of pinky hue around me. And tree colours as well. I believe this blends well, from what they're saying, with Rex Accu Season. So if you got that, I don't have it installed at the moment, but if you do, you can. I should get it installed because I do enjoy it. You can mess around with the tree colours there, and it works well with Rex Weather Force if you have that installed as well. Apparently, again, I've not tried it because I'm just showing you this. If you just buy this by itself, just turn that red down a little bit, see how that looks. It's getting there, isn't it? Effectively, that's what you're doing. You're playing around with all those 3 different parameters to get a scene that you would like. I just want to go back to Atmos. And I'm going to go search here. I'm just going to search for something else. There's lots of different presets. Getting rid of too much red. Shall we try that? Oh, look at the way that's affected things there. Bring up that box again. Just want to put a bit of relay in there because that can give you some nice effects. A bit of ambient lighting in ozone. What's that done for the scene? You can see it's changing. Ah, wonderful people. You can get some wonderful effects. What I'll do, I'll play around with this a little bit more off camera. Get a good set that I feel looks pretty dynamic, and then we'll go up for a test flight in it. Okay, my friends, I've set some conditions which I like the look of. This is like flying into the eye of the storm, isn't it? As you can see, it's giving me some nice lighting effects there too. And I've just played around. Let me just make sure my altimeter is correct. It is. I've just played around with a few of the parameters. Now, depending on what settings you've got set up in the sim, you may find I'm flying this manual control because I've set it to stormy conditions, and goodness knows what, that you're going to be blown. Of course, you can see the water effects there as well, how it's affecting the water around me. Let's put it on autopilot and heading mode for the moment. Let me just change my vertical speed a little bit. It's better. And then we can look around outside at the effects. Now, like I said, this cost me around £12 in my currency, so $15, maybe €15 or something of that sort. It's on the lower end. Do I recommend this? Well, now from what I've heard, they're going to make this compatible, I believe, with Flight Sim 2024 as well. But I've just mentioned it, Flight Sim 2024 is just around the corner. They're going to have their own effects. I'm not quite sure what kind of environmental effects they're going to bring in, but they are going to bring in new weather effects. I don't think it's going to be quite as thorough as this. And if this is compatible, and we're still a good few weeks off the release of Flight Sim 2024, because of the cost of this, look at that, the effects you can get. I do believe this is worth picking up, but it's going to be in the eye of the beholder. Now, in our Discord, which is linked down below, people are often linking screenshots with nice effects, nice cloud effects and weather effects. Get this, you can really go wild. I think I'm going to be... Yeah, I'm going to take a picture or two. In fact, I don't know if this will show on screen. Maybe it will, but I'm just going to take a picture there because that looks fantastic. I'm going to be sharing a picture or two. You can get some incredible environmental effects going on, and because of the low price, I would say it's worth it. It is only for PC Microsoft Flight Sim. Maybe it'll give you a sneak peek of what we can expect from Flight Sim 2024, and I do enjoy these types of packages, and if they do make it compatible with Flight Sim 2024 without an extra cost, hopefully, it's a win all round, isn't it? It could have done with coming a bit earlier than now. You know, I don't think people are going to jump on it quite as much as they would have if it was released a few months ago. But do let me know your thoughts on that. This is really atmospheric. It's living up to its name, isn't it? Let me know your thoughts and give the video a like if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more, and I'll be seeing you soon.